Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with another episode of our Bears franchise, heading into week 3. Now we did pick. Let's start. I did have some issues with the audio to start the episode when we were actually picking our season goal. Our season goal is just to make the playoffs. But here we go up against the Bills. Let's look at their roster right quick. Josh Allen here. You got Drake Fromm. I always like the joke of Jake from State Farm. It's great. Devin Singletary, Gus Edwards, Zach Moss, Nick Bowden, Stephon Diggs, Russell Gage, who they got from the Falcons, Gabriel Davis, Nick Reynolds, Ron Farley, Dallas Goedert, coming over from the Eagles, Star Dev, Dawson Knox, Darren Bailey, Deion Dawkins, Quentin Spain, Mitch Morse, Brian Winters. They do also have Cody Ford. Darrell Williams, Trent Murphy, AJ Espinoza, who is injured. We'll see Randy Gregory and DeAndre Burns. Ed Oliver, Bo Allen, Hassan Ridgeway, Ben Chamberlain, who we were looking at drafting early, the second round, but ended up getting picked by the Bills late first round, I believe. Michael Kendricks, Jermaine Edmonds, Sheldon Rutland, who they drafted last year, 1 year sophomore season out of Washington. Matt Milano, got Delshon Phillips, Davius White, Aaron Johnson, Malcolm Butler, Holton Hill, Lewis, Micah Hyde, Con Johnson, Jordan Poyer, and Randy Fields, another rookie out of Ohio State. Kicking will be Tyler Bass, and a puncher will be Matt Wiley. So this is going to be a pretty difficult game, I believe. It is the Bills. We're coming off a rare pedestrian season. I do have a new custom playbook where we put a lot of two tight end sets because we have Njoku and Komet. Uniforms, whites on blacks, the blues on whites. Superstar X Factors, Kalil, Mack, Stephon Diggs, Davis White, Allen Robinson. Superstars, Roquan Smith, Jermaine Edmonds, Micah Hyde, and Matt Milano. Well, let's do this. One of the biggest things we're going to have to worry about is, can Mims be a number 2 receiver? I think he has the capacity to do it.
From Buffalo Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York.
Second one is, can Judge actually do a decent job? Third thing is, can this offensive line actually stand this pass rush? We've not been great in drafting offensive line, but been able to hold our own in some cases. But here, week 1, baby, we're going to set the tone. We're going to run the football, and we're going to play contain. So here's Cohen. He's going to take returning duties out to the 24. For this game, I'm powered by a good sweet tea that I've made. Not overly sweet, it's just some tea with a little bit of sugar. I'll be powered by that for this game. Let's go. Denzel Mims looking for his first career touchdown. Let's give it to the boy. Let's start out with a touch pass, which is an end around for Darnell Mooney. We got some speed in the outside. Ah! If Njoku can hold that block on Murphy, Mooney is gone. I don't know if it's a touchdown, but it's definitely a big play. Come on, Judge. That is another possible first down.
as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
We're going to go for it because, you know, this is the Bears. A little bit of David Montgomery, a little bit of I formation. Njoku come out there. And he's got it. You gotta remember, David Montgomery is a good power guy. I think we can abuse everyone but Diggs. Yes, and we can. And there it is, Tariq Cohen. Edmonds can't hold up to that, baby. One of our I formation ones we've done. Come on, Mims, you gotta have that. Good play though by the defender. Let's fake the handoff to Mims and go to Montgomery. Got off that block by Daniels. Daniels has to hold that block. Darnell Mooney's going to check in. There's Denzel Mims. I wanted to go to Komet there, but I didn't feel confident. Darnell Mooney.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, it's
Fires one incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Back of the end.
come on, Mims.
Feed down, no, it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah,
Come on, blitz, blitz, baby. I feel like it's a blitz. Well, why did you jump, Mims? I said I want you to have a running catch. What? I gave him the specific catch he was supposed to do. What? Maybe Allen Robinson would have been a better one. That's not a good play call up there. That is not. Now I'm thinking about that. That's a bad play call in the red zone. Maybe that's a bad play call just in the red zone, period. Let's put that behind us. We got to deal with Josh Allen. That's what Judge needs to do. Come out, protect the football. And of course, the first tackle is by Roquan. Roquan knocks it away. Already starting that, baby. Let's go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incomplete completion on second down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to wind up.
Going over the middle. Double coverage knocked away, looked like by
Had a shot at that one. Neither can
Amani Hooker.
brings up fourth down.
Double coverage down there.
Center field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big game
What am I doing?
with it, but that one was incomplete.
We played
Call that
to
a
win.
punt of 38 yards.
Got to run away from Lewis there.
Take over. Chicago works their way back
All right,
to the
Mims.
field here for their second drive of the game.
Going on, Mooney.
Finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. And they'll search for a touchdown here on this drive. First and 10. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
58, boys, 58, 58, it's Mike. Hey, man, watch the boot.
Here's second and 8. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, that was a good pass. Just cannot come up with it.
Hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Cohen just cannot come up with it.
Getting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think,
I had nowhere to throw that before I was under pressure.
in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space.
Edmonds gets the tackle.
They run like backs, and they take a
Remember, we have Goodson in the slot right now.
he made there in the open field.
We have not seen a situation where
First and 10 at their own.
Diggs has been in the slot. And there it is. Nichols.
Met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Allen looks to throw on second down. That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
Good job,
And
D,
he's able
good
to get
job.
out to the 32,
That's the way you
brought
slide the
down
ball.
there. So he gets 6. That'll leave him with third and 4.
Single
They
receiver. Hey,
face
you're
a
on an
third
island
and
over there.
4
Single
after that last completion gets him 6.
Almost picked.
Incomplete after all.
Gage and Fuller out there wrestling over position. I'm not going to throw a flag.
Fourth down.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Bree Cohen, that speed, baby.
About 14 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bears in good field position to start out first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards that time.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. He'll
Good
get a
play.
jump there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin
Get a little
number 2. As they pick
Tariq Cohen action here.
coming up from the 35 back to work on second and 4. And he'll be close to a
First down.
as the tackle made at the Bills 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
58, right there. Coming, baby, I'm coming, baby.
Eluding the pressure.
Throw it away.
And he was hit as he
I wanted to go in the end zone there, but
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising,
it's not there.
extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield,
Let's put that
but they
team on
never
the
did.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Get the ball.
Come on, Mims.
complete.
It's one-on-one coverage, baby. You got to come up with that.
Couldn't hang on third down.
58, come
The
on.
Bears on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is third and 10.
I was trying to go to Cohen there.
And a lot of her that time to want to get in there and bring him down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
For a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
How much were they?
What? I was pushed into him. It's a flag.
This is unbelievable.
Come on.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, given 15. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
And Allen just misses that. That's uncharacteristic.
Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. This short throw caught by Goddard.
There's Sweat.
Brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. From the gun on 3rd down. Allen. And he's getting this wide complete.
No, he's short. He's short. Oh, he reached over. He did get it.
47.
I thought he's short.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Alert! 3 down, 3 down.
They'll run on 1st down to Singletary.
Roquan says no.
Up to midfield.
Long day.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Oh, Gus Edwards.
He's going to get this
Look at that move at the line.
line.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and
Line
out.
36. Line 36.
On 1st down, Singletary.
Roquan's there.
Here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Absolutely not.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Push him back. Push him back.
And now they'll throw with Allen.
Oh, wow. Really?
And he's going
I
to
pressed
first down.
triangle. I guess I missed it.
Here at the Bears' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Zach Moss, Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year. a season.
There's Hooker.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. From the gun, it's Allen. To the end.
Oh, it's his. He throws.
Complete.
Lucky it wasn't flooded. That would have been picked.
Go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line
I like a cover 3 sky in this situation.
and hit him as he tried to throw the ball.
And this is caught for a Bills
I should have broke on that.
Dallas Goddard there to make the grab. And the Bills have taken the lead.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Point after.
All right, Judge.
And that
Gotta come out here. Set the tone, baby.
after the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
We've protected the football so far.
Here's Cohen now to return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted
Come on.
the football.
Maybe we can get some speed to the outside.
They control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Now they'll run with Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there. No gain
If I would have known that was a blitz, I would have audibled out of that.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
This pass complete to
Reynolds, the young guy.
the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 1st first catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll clock to throw.
And there it is, Allen Robinson.
Pulls it in. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
David Montgomery, first down.
This inside the 35-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have
Nope, they backed up.
this opening weekend, and he'll be brought down at the 27.
The safety's backed up. That wasn't a play call I even felt comfortable doing.
The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. He's completed to Mims, and he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw now on first down. And he
Come on, Cohen.
up there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds.
Oh, at the 1.
Downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he'll get blown up behind.
You gotta be kidding me.
Back at the 6. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. The quick slant call, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he gets to the edge team going.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get them the football back. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Really? I should have went to his zone.
past the 15. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Watch tight end.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. With a white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on him. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend.
They've played good. Bills have.
Check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get things started in the NFC North. Minnesota on the road traveling to Lambeau. And it's the Packers who have the lead in that one.
Devontae Adams with 2 TDs.
2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, it's off to North Carolina to check on the Panthers at home in Charlotte. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting
Teddy B doing work.
2 touchdown passes there for Teddy Ballgame. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they trail the visiting Lions in
Tua
that one.
playing good, but Stanford's even better.
3
Jesus.
touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is our score. Will we see things?
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers.
And there's Mack.
I like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation.
You missed a Singletary right there.
To the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Three down.
Throwing is Allen on third. On to screen pass. It's good.
Short.
He's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made.
Jaylon Johnson, good play.
Screen there, not enough.
Good play, Jaylon.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together.
You should have had 15, 20 yards. Jaylon Johnson made a good play.
Solid game.
It's a
Trying to get to the outside.
following a punt of 42 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offense.
Denzel Mims. Little juggler there, but he comes up with the football.
This drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Strip the ball. Strip the
On first down. It's Montgomery.
Ed Oliver.
Before and it'll bring
Jesus.
down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. You can change some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
No gain on the play there, so they're left.
I think we have some speed.
6. And they struggled to get him rolling.
Oh, wow. I did not see Milano drop back there.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse,
Great disguise.
especially as we get deeper in the game.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this one hits it
Great disguise.
into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the
Kalil. His first sack of the day.
It's Kalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. Don't need it all back at once.
Kalil doing them work.
Something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Sanders.
And there's Terrell Edmonds and Roquan. Let's go.
He was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Mike, 36. Oh yeah, I'm coming. Oh yeah, I'm coming. Watch 36.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen.
And there it is. The Josh Sweat.
I'm coming back.
Brandon, what I remember
Let's go, baby.
who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened.
The reserve guy, we were using a little tandem,
On as he sends this one away.
little different
It'll be a 39
stuff going on
on the return.
in our pass rush packages and our non-pass rush packages.
Set to get started. And Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that
There's
the
Monty.
defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second.
Oh, I'm gonna dedicate to the rush here.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of
Good play there.
enough for the first down.
He didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. This is
Njoku.
and they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make.
Can we get Mims by himself here?
So many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that.
No. Got safety help.
In a big way.
He'll try and run it. He's got the first down inside the 10.
I don't want Judge to take that hit off Poyer.
Down at the 3. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Let's go, defense.
Second down and 3
Let's go,
with right
defense.
around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 3's all around. They'll run forward Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. 30-yard touchdown. Bears have retaken the lead. That almost
He spiked that in the ball and it just hit the crossbar.
the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line. Because
The
there's
Packers
running
whooping
quarterbacks give them
Minnesota. Jesus.
after a big year.
That kind of looks like the Bears game they played last night.
It takes to know each
Packers and Bears on
execute their blocks.
Sunday Night Football.
Pretty impressive.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Buffalo set to get the football back here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
You know how in baseball when the
Nichols,
base and he's
the
on
stop.
bring his jacket out,
We've played good against this rushing offense.
sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Singletary again.
Roquan again.
At about the 35. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th. Barring a
Oh, he shot the gap and I just straight missed him.
cross the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them. Provide a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll get this one
Good play by E. Jackson to save that.
just shy of the 20. They only needed a couple, but the blocking was good. And of course, you can't tamp him down when he gets past that line of scrimmage.
No, and guess what? Not only were they physical at the point of attack, they executed so well. That's what you have to do in short yardage situations. Everyone has to be in the right spot, taking on a defender to give him the chance that they did, and he took full advantage of it.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Oh, no.
And Sweat's there! But it's recovered. I thought Mack was scooping and scoring that one.
It's trailing here in the second half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And what I think of here is opportunity. It could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down.
Good play there by Fuller.
Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And that'll make it third down. The Bills on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be third and forever. Now Allen. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 41-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the
Yeah, I didn't get that.
tackle almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That's close, but close enough.
He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the
This is what I have with issues with custom playbooks. It'll start only giving me the plays that are in the, that I added.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll have this past the 30.
I could have thrown it deep. I should have thrown it deep to Mims.
Himself for 11 and a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
On first down, Montgomery. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Mike, 49.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big.
Oh, come on!
And taken down.
I had one-on-one with Denzel Mims deep.
One thing that I like
I had that. That was the play.
Of course, I love his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. They'll wind up getting 10 yards and sets him up for third down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
The Bears on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 7. The play fake. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Darnell Mooney, wide open.
He's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 21. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a touchdown.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Allen on the stop. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Watch 13,
He's got
13 cross.
Njoku.
I didn't like any of the
And he's brought down
post routes.
side of the 10 at the 11.
I mean, I did, but they weren't open by any means.
Now at the 11. Now a shot.
Just like that, post route's not open.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming,
Oh.
let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends.
Oh, wow. Edmund dropped the middle.
Get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play,
I think Mims might be open here.
finish it. That's when the great ones
Nope.
know that they have the goods.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down,
It's Darnell Mooney, and you missed it.
but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so.
Defense is the best part of this team.
In the back of their
I'm fine putting my defense out there like this.
and seal this thing.
It's rare that they don't come up with a big play like this.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Oh, we got.
Side, it's complete. And they get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different. As we come up on a 1st and 10. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Get him, boys.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, good play by Jaylon.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical.
What a beast. That is an amazing play.
They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's
And Mack is there.
This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And he's got his man out of the backfield. It's complete. Now the Bills are going to use
Okay, so that doesn't happen again.
as they stop it prior to what will be an important
I'm going to call a zone.
down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
And that's picked off by Eddie Jackson.
Eddie Jackson picks it.
EJ hasn't had a pick in 2 years.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead.
What a play by Eddie Jackson. Like I said, I am fine putting out my defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 58.
Again, it's caught. Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
We're going to go for the first down. Right here.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion.
Wynn should bring it back. Yep.
And this one is right down the middle. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, Those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction. All of a sudden, they're down. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what
He drops it!
in practice.
He drops it trying to turn up field.
This type of a situation, late game situation, what are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Allen. And he's going to find his way out of the backfield. That's good play. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Huge first down. Got it.
Thank you that he missed that.
Get set and then spike it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Trips over here. Let's overload, overload.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's got a first down of in some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs.
And that's it.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So this one in the win column for
Woo!
the Chicago Bears. And
Defense.
I must say,
Doing work,
good to see
baby.
you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you.
Biggest thing is there's no trick plays.
So for the Bears, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England.
Judge clean sheet, but no touchdowns.
Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.
Montgomery, 47 yards here, 1 touchdown. Judge at 46 yards. Going at 3 touches for 8 carries. Stevie Allen Robinson, 73 yards off 4 catches. Mims, 6 catches for 52. Dallas Goedert had the lone touchdown in the game. Drops 2 by Mims and 1 by Davis. Fetty gave up 1. He's playing right tackle this season. Roquan Smith, 11 total tackles. Tackles for loss. Mack had 2. Josh Sweat had 2. Sacks. Sweat had 2. Mack had 1. Chamberlain had 1. And Ed Oliver. And that lone interception by EJ. I'm going to get that tag with EJ. Jackson, here it is. Look at this play, though. Allen's looking straight through, and he has steps. Eddie Jackson know that ball's going there. He knew it. Eddie Jackson doing Eddie Jackson things. That's what it comes down to. Eddie Jackson doing Eddie Jackson things. There we go. There's the thumbnail, baby. Come away with a win. 1 hard-fought win. I don't think we can use this on anyone. I think since we have good tight ends, we use it on receiver training. We need someone on the backside of Allen. Hey, Rob. James Daniels is good. Let's get him. He's playing left. Get him pass protector. Awareness, pass block. Okay. Terrell Edmonds. Good zone coverage. Probably not good in man, is he? I think he's good in man. Get him field general. He's a converted safety. That's block shedding. Where's block shedding at? Block shedding is only at 65. Okay. He's not bad by any means. So. Yeah, we just didn't throw it at White, which means we hardly threw it at Denzel Mims. But it worked, so. Upgrade players. Dominic Reynolds. Guy who's a star. He had one catch there. I think he was working out of the slot. Graphic. If you have any injuries, he's the one that's going to come in and play. So. Just have to see if he can do it. All right, next one is we take on the Patriots. The roster looks like. Cam Newton, 77 overall. Jason Stidham is behind him. They picked up Aaron Jones. That's going to be deadly. They have Damian Harris, J.J. Taylor, Jacob Johnson, the fullback. John Ross, N'Keal Henry, Britton Farrell, who they drafted last year. He's a superstar dev. He is going to be a great receiver for them as he develops. Emmett Adams, okay, and Brendan Myrick. Brendan Myrick, rookie out of Wake Forest. Jason Matthews, Devin Asiasi, Dalton Schultz, Dalton Keene, Isaiah Wynn, Joe Thuney, David Andrews. They have Mike Pouncey, a big one here. Shaq Mason and Wick Wagner. They did draft Wayne Williams, second-year play out of Wake Forest. Chase Winovich. They also have Dean Lowry, DJ Hill, Lawrence Guy. We're going to see a lot of probably transition between all those. Trevor Bozeman, guy they picked up last year, normal dev out of Alabama. He's developing pretty well for him. Adam Butler, DJ Jones, Tyrus Bouster, Keon Lucas. They drafted this past offseason. Rookie out of Alabama. Looks like a pretty good player coming up here. Juwan Bentley, Donta Hightower, Donald Payne, Julie Yates, Josh Uche. I mean, they're very young at the linebacker, but this is a team that utilizes their linebackers pretty well. Stephen Gilmore still the mainstay in the secondary. J.C. Jackson, Jonathan Jones. I think he came over from another team. I don't think he's on their roster right now. I could be wrong. Juwan Williams, Leo Blade, who they drafted, who's hidden dev. Developmental guy, but he might develop into something special. Justin Reed they brought in. They got Tavares Moore. Keanu Neal they brought over. Damn. Kyle Duger. This right here, this defense is always good. Graham Gano, Jake Bailey. They have 2 second-round picks. 2 second-round picks next year. What do we have? We have 2 thirds. Second, okay. So next episode, this is going to be a challenge for us. Patriots are no joke. You see here the Packers blew out the Vikings. The Lions ended up winning against Dolphins. Good stuff there. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Good win over the Bills. A very hard-fought win, 16-10. We have another hard-fought game going to Gillette Stadium, taking on Cam Newton, the ever-dangerous Patriots. I will see you guys in the next episode. Go ahead and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any more of our Bears franchise. See you guys next time. Later.